Hey there, viewers, it's Charlie, I'm back again, and, well, today's review is going to be on Energon Signal Flare. Now, Signal Flare is the second of the Omnicons in my collection, my first one being Strongarm. And as we can see, Signal Flare here is a half-track tank, although I've heard people call it a Maser tank. You know, the ones from the Godzilla movies. So, all I need now is Triptychon, and I can reenact Godzilla. Well, then again, I need a lot more signal flares, but anyway, I digress. Having a look at this vehicle, well, it's certainly unique. I mean, we've got this big cannon here, which if you lift it up, or if you turn it around, it actually spins this bit around. Although the cross between snot green and the orange, yeah, it's a bit of a weird color. At the back, we can see his entire arm just hanging out there. I don't know, maybe hoping to pick up something while he's moving. Like if he notices a bit of Energon on the ground, he can try and pick it up. Yeah, I don't know. The front, and as you can see, I am missing a bit. He does have these lights, although, as you can see, well, it's not doing it for me right now. These bits can come off, and either when I got this guy in the post, which when he arrived, he either didn't have this bit altogether, or it just broke off and I lost it. Although, my best guess is it fell. Well, my best guess is, if my brain will actually work, is not that it fell off, but it just wasn't there altogether when I got it. But it's not that big a deal. I just put my figures in robot mode, so it's not that big a deal. The underneath, which is pretty good when it comes to hiding the robot, aside from the arm, but that's normally out there in the open. And the top end, even though we couldn't see this with a Strongarm, here we have the Autobot Spark Crystal. So if I just get this off, and here we can see the actual port. So having a look at the actual Spark Crystal, unlike the Decepticon one where it was pretty much a circle with like some bumps on it, I would get my Constructicon Maximus down to show you, but I don't really want to ruin my display, so go look at my Constructicon Maximus review if you want to see what the Decepticon Spark Crystals look like. But yeah, as you can see, this it looks like a star, which is pretty cool. And you can use this on any other figure. For example, if I want to put this on Strongarm, I can. If I want to put this on it, I can't even speak. If I want to put this on Hotshot, I can. I would show that, but this video will just go on for way longer. So if we just put this back on Signal Flare, there we go. That's pretty much it for his vehicle mode, although it's not transformation time yet, as we have these accessories. Now, he does have another accessory, which is supposed to be a solar dish that can go on here, although I don't have that bit as of right now. As you can see, we got these ports here. We got a male port here and a female port here. Likewise for these guys. And I suppose if you want to, you can just put them together, although I don't see why you would, unless you want to put it on like so. But hey, I mean, it's your figure, do what you want. But the official way to put these on is put these on the side here. If you even can. There we go. So, aside from the little dish thing, here we have his. Well, here we have these bits attached on. I mean, it's pretty cool. Nothing to write home about. But how about we get on with this guy's transformation? So, to start, well, before I start, this guy's got a rather crazy transformation. So, if I raise the camera, if you have the other bit, move that down along with this one. Take the entire vehicle, just with it out like so. Then just collapse that back in, as you can see here. That's pretty cool. Next, spin this entire bit around. Take the arm, move that down. And with this entire section, if you can get it, move that down. So here we have signal flare and it is robot mode. So yeah, that's a pretty unique transformation. Not just because of these leg things, but this entire bit just turns 90 degrees to reveal his head. Speaking of, here we can see his head is actually pretty generic. It's like an actual Minicon head, but that was the point. The Omnicons were supposed to be upgraded, or, well, I'll say that again. The Omnicons were supposed to be upgraded Minicons. So, of course. Although, Signal Flare is pretty much the only one that actually reflected that. But having a 360, I mean, the back, nothing to talk about. Now, for this guy's articulation, head, nothing, because it moves with this bit. His left arm could move up, could move out to the side, and he's got an elbow. And with this arm, we don't have the elbow, although we still have the outward bit, although not as much as this guy. Well, not as much as this arm, so I can't really do T-posing action, sadly. This arm can still move up, and still spins around this little bit. Nothing at the waist. The leg moves up like so. I guess it can move back if you want to. But it moves this out the way. And he has got knees, so he can kneel. So that is pretty cool. And quite posable. Now, these little bits that went on here for the vehicle mode, well, they do have a purpose in robot mode. I'm pretty sure they also have a combined bit with the solar dish, but of course I don't have that, so go and watch other reviews if you want to see what that's like. But the one I display him with, just mix them together like so, and as you can see, he actually, this bit's actually got a Minicon port, which is pretty cool. So if you want to just stick this on an actual figure, you can. But if I can just put this onto a single flare. Okay then, I've managed to get this on, and I like to make this a little shield. So if he's ever getting shot at by some Terracons, you can just use this as a shield. If he wants to protect his stomach. But this bit can come off quite easily, but still. So yeah, that's pretty much it for Signal Flare. Now, here he is with his Omnicon buddy, Strongarm. And as you can see, they look pretty cool together. Although Strongarm definitely looks more like an actual, well, he looks more human, well, with his actual face and actual arms. Whereas with this guy, he looks more like a generic robot with his special arm and his generic head. These guys still look pretty cool together. So, this is pretty much it for my review on Signal Flare. I mean, complaints. Well, I can't really think of any good ones aside from the weird colors. Now, there is a recolor named Offshoot. So if you don't like this guy's colors, you might... I recommend probably investing in Offshoots if you don't like this guy's colors. Although, if you don't like Offshoot's colors, then... I don't know. It's really your decision. But anyway, do I recommend Signal Flare or Offshoot for that matter? Well, I'd say if you're a fan of Energon or if you like collecting the figures, because while this guy looks cool in robot mode and has a really fun transformation, as I said, the colors, I mean, as I said, the snot's green here and the red makes it look like someone was bleeding when they sneezed. Not to mention, the arm showing in the vehicle mode is a bit infuriating. But if you can look past those flaws, and yeah, I recommend getting Signal Flare or Offshoots because this guy does look pretty cool on a shelf. So, this has been my review on Energon Signal Flare, and this is Charlie Young, signing off.